Hey Flyers! I'm Molly Kavanaugh.
And I'm Ainsley Matlock.
Welcome to the rundown for the week of August 30th, 2024.
We have quite a bit to go over, so
let's get the show on the road. We don't have the residence building anymore,
so that means quite a few teachers have moved.
Here's Presley Walker to give us a rundown of where everyone went.
With the new year comes new changes. Some of our classes have been swapped and shuffled around. Here are some teachers to give you insight on their classroom adjustments.
It's been an adjustment this year, moving from my old classroom on the third floor of the residence building down to the basement, the old computer lab. The best thing about it, I don't have to go up 3 flights of stairs every day. The bad thing about it, the other classroom was set up, I think in a very good manner for my teaching style. It's easy with the computer lab up there. The bad thing is I had to move all my computers and everything down one weekend to get set up for our change. But it's been a good change. We're getting used to it.
First, I have to say a big shout out to Mr. Johnny for helping me move all of my stuff up here. I absolutely love the vibe of the volleyball lounge. Thank you to the volleyball players for letting me take it over during the day and use it as my classroom. It is a little bit smaller than my English classroom. However, it's got a really chill vibe to it. If you guys know me, you know, super ADHD and I cannot stand fluorescent lights. So I've got some light filters over it to kind of give it more of some ambiance. But yeah, it's been great. We've adjusted well to having class in the volleyball lounge.
I hope everyone has been adjusting well to these changes. This has been Presley Walker.
I can definitely say I don't miss the residence hall stairs.
Yeah, that's a plus. I can't wait for the new 2 buildings to be built.
You know what else is new? Our administrative assistant.
Zoe Thrasher is here to help us get to know Ms. Camout a little better.
Even though we're only 3 weeks into the school year, we still have to meet a lot of new people. Let's go meet Miss Nikki, our new secretary.
I am a very happy mom of 3 girls, 2 dogs, 1 hermit crab, and 2 guinea pigs. We're a military family, so we've lived all over the world and all over the U.S., so we really enjoy spending time with family. This is as close as we can get to my family, which is in New Orleans, and my husband's family's in Denver. So we like to spend time traveling and going to see everyone. Some of the things I like to do when I'm not at Loyola are travel. I'm getting to go to Copenhagen, Denmark in October. I love to go out and eat and have a good time with my friends. I often go back home to New Orleans and we do lunches and brunches with all the girls, which are a lot of fun. And then I also enjoy art in my spare time. I do needlework, I do sewing. I actually had my own business for a long time where I designed and manufactured little girls' dresses. And then I also enjoy just relaxing with my family and hanging out. I chose Loyola Prep for 2 main reasons. One, it was the fact that it was a Catholic school. I grew up in Catholic schools. I love the intentionality of Catholic education and being surrounded by your faith. I think it's really important to live your faith every day. So that's the main reason I chose Loyola. I also chose it because of the reputation. It has a reputation of having high academic standards, but even more so than that, it has a reputation for having really good students. Students that are polite, that are kind, that are thoughtful, and that was extremely important to me. And I can say that up to this date, it's true. The students at Loyola are outstanding. They're all very polite, and they all go out of their way to make you feel very welcomed.
Thanks for joining us and to getting to know our secretary a little bit more. Keep an eye out on updates as the school year continues. This has been Zoe Thrasher.
As much as I enjoy being back on a school schedule, I definitely miss summer.
Ainsley, I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, I did some traveling, but I stayed in the country.
Some of our Spanish students took a trip to Spain.
Bella Casio gives us the last edition of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I know what you did last summer. Tell me where you've been. I know what you did.
As we know, many of our students travel to different places over the summer. But today we would like to highlight our Spanish 3 class that went to Spain.
We were in Madrid for 2 weeks and we had Spanish classes in the mornings and then got to explore the rest of the time. And it was really pretty, the weather was great, and it was really fun.
I enjoyed Madrid. Waking up early was probably the worst part, but otherwise I got to meet a bunch of people, learn about the culture, and I got a bunch of new habits that I can do while I'm in the States.
We spent the first 2 weeks of June in Madrid, Spain, and we had classes Monday through Friday, and then after class we got to just explore Madrid. It was just a lot of fun.
Let's hear from our Spanish 3 instructor who traveled alongside the students.
This summer, I went to Madrid for 2 weeks in an immersion program. I found out about this immersion program at a conference that I went to back in November, and I was very excited about it. So me and 3 other students went to Madrid, and we basically for 2 weeks lived like people live in Madrid, like their normal lives. We lived in a normal house. Students went to school in the mornings and they improved on their Spanish skills. And then we just roamed around the city like anybody else would. We did have some tours that were scheduled, and so we got to visit Segovia, which is where the Alcazar Castle is. We got to visit parks and monuments. The students and myself as well, we got a metro card, so we were riding the metro, taking the bus, just walking the city like anybody would. We went grocery shopping, cooked, we did everything. So it was really an eye-opening experience. I think we enjoyed it very much, and I'm sure the students have some very new experiences in their memories.
Sounds like our Flyers had a great time in Spain. I'm Bella Casio.
Now that summer's over, it's that time of year again.
Football season is back.
With new pipeline leaders and cheer captains,
Zoe Cash shows us why this season will be the best one yet.
As you all know, football season has begun. Our football team went to Glenbrook to play in the first Jamboree.
So this Friday we have our Jamboree at Glenbrook. We're playing Glenbrook and Montgomery. So I'm the defensive coordinator this year, so I'm really excited about that. Got a lot of returning starters. We did great at Haynesville, gave up a couple big plays, but I think once we clean that up, we should have a great season defensively.
We are trying to improve on the mistakes that we made from last Friday and try and carry them over. And I hope that we have great success in our Jamboree on Friday like I know we can. If we just work hard, stay together, and believe in ourselves, we can achieve all that we want to achieve this season.
Every year we get new pipeline leaders, but this year there's been a little change.
I'm excited to be one of the first girls on pipeline and show my spirit for Loyola.
So I'm real excited for pipeline this year. I remember going to the games, people in the overalls always like cheering, getting loud, and I just want to keep that going, be loud as I can. And this being the first year with the girls too, that's gonna be fun. I'm excited for this year, and I'm excited for my senior year.
I hope this is the best football season yet. I'm Zoe Kaz.
Don't forget to go to the Jamboree this Friday at 6:30.
The theme is Glow Out Glenbrook.
So make sure you're there dressed in your best neon fit.
Even though it's an away game, we hope to see you there.
That's all for this week's rundown.
See you next time, Flyers. Peace.
Yeah.